welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena, cool name is Hariets, and today's video will be a bronzer inventory collection plus a declutter. As well, I would do for highlighters and powders, foundation, base products in general. And that would be a 1, 2, and 3 part series. So let's start off with bronzer. Okay, so here we got all of my bronzers. I have several ones from L'Oreal and several from Makeup Revolution, and then I have one from Soda Beauty and one from W7 UK Makeup. So starting off with this bronzer single, it's actually a powder, which I only realized after I started using it, but it's a very nice shade. I'm also close to hitting pan on it, so I will be keeping this one. And then I do have these other powder singles from also L'Oreal in travel size, and I will not be keeping these two, and the reason for that is because they are way darker than this shade already, and I don't need darker highlighter. No, I don't need darker bronzers, which I will never use. So I'm gonna gift these away to a friend of mine or a family member if they want it. So 2 declutters. And then I got this one also from L'Oreal, and this is in a regular size, I suppose. And this is in Baby One More Tan. As you can tell, it's completely new, unopened, haven't tried it out yet, and I might sell it because it's unopened, but for now I'm gonna keep it. Moving on is this Soda Maker Here Comes the Sun, and if you've seen my first 2 videos in this on my channel, I did buy this together with a lot of other brands in a beauty box from Beauty Bay, and this was one of the products that came in that box. And on one side it's a bronzer, and on the other side it's a highlighter, but I will be keeping this one as well because it's fairly new and I want to play around with it a bit more. Then I got this one from the brand W7 Very Vegan Matte Bronzer. It's in the shade Sunkissed and it's vegan, and I have had this since, I believe, either 2018 or 2019, and I used it a lot ever since then, but not enough because it has gone expired. And the last time I used this bronzer was in January, and it broke me out. It gave me more acne than I want to. So I have decided to let this one go, but I won't be decluttering it completely. I will be putting it to a memory box, and that is because this is a sentimental... this bronzer just holds a sentimental value to me. I'll be keeping this in a memory box, but it's a declutter. So lastly are these bronzers from the brand Makeup Revolution. Starting off, I have this baked bronzer. It doesn't have a shade name, and this was a gift / declutter from a friend of mine, aka she decluttered it from her collection and gave it to me as a gift. So it is a shimmery bronzer, and I quite liked it. I found it very beautiful on me and on my skin. But I also have smelled it, and it doesn't pass the smell test. It smells a bit funky, and I am not comfortable with putting anything that smells not great on my face. So like I said, I have acne skin, so I don't want more acne than I already got. So I will be sadly decluttering this bronzer, even though I really liked it, and I think I also put in that memory box and try to find a dupe for this one. I did search up on Revolution's webpage, and I think that either they changed the formula or they changed the packaging, because I didn't find this one in particular with a black base, but I think they changed their black base to a gold base. But yeah, they have baked bronzers, so I just gotta figure out which one is this one. But for now, this will be a declutter. Next up is this Revolution Pro, a collaboration with Natasha, I don't know what it says down here, but with Nath. And this bronzer is, it's pretty new to me. And I have very little progress in here. But it's more of a cool toned bronzer than the others in my collection. Let's see, right here. Yeah, it's a bit more cool tone than the others, but I believe I will be keeping this bronzer as well because I might need a cool tone bronzer. I don't know. As you can see on the pan, I have used it sometimes, and I did like it on my skin. So even though it's a cool tone bronzer, and I believe I prefer warm toned bronzers, I will be keeping this one in my collection. Lastly is this face palette from Makeup Revolution. It's a blush palette and this is in Golden Sugar, and I have a bronzer shade right in here, and I did use it a lot. As you can see, there's like hard pan in here too, and this is also a warm tone bronzer, even though it looks cool tone on this swatch, but it's actually warm toned. And the same with this W7 bronzer. They both smell funky and they made me break out. So I will be decluttering this bronzer as well. But I will be keeping this face palette in a memory box. These are all the bronzers I have decluttered. You can see it more properly now. These two shades are way darker than the one that I have kept. I mean, these look alike, but it's a bit more dark than this one, and that one is way more darker. So that's why I'm decluttering those two and giving away to a friend or a family member. And then I got the baked bronzer I'm decluttering and trying to find a dupe for it in the future, as well as the face palette that I'm also decluttering, and then the W7 bronzer that I am gonna keep for sentimental values, but I won't be using on my face. The bronzers that I did keep are this L'Oreal Bronzed Paradise Baby One More Tan, this Travel Single, this Revolution Pro vs X Nath, and this Soda Beauty bronzer highlighter. So I am keeping 4 and I am decluttering 5, and I might sell this one, but we will see. Here are the swatches of the bronzers that I kept, except this one. But first up is the Travel Single powder that I use as a bronzer, and then I have the Nath one, Revolution Pro, and then I have Soda Beauty, and as you can see, the highlighter is beaming right now. So here I have the swatches from the declutter pile. I have, first up is the one from the face palette, the second one is from W7 Very Vegan Matte Bronzer, and then lastly is the baked bronzer from Makeup Revolution. And that was it. I started off with 9 bronzers, now I'm only left with 4, and I might sell one of them or give them away. We will see. I love bronzers. I love to have some more bronzers, but I gotta use them up. And having 4 now, I think I could hit some more pans and probably use something up. We will see throughout the years. You will also see it along with me. So next up will probably be about highlighters, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you won't be missing out on the next video. I will be seeing you on the next one. Love you all. Goodbye.